A very warm welcome to you all. I am Vijay Sir. I am the faculty of history here at L2A. Today let us try to understand how did the Greek accounts, especially Alexander historians, have helped us in fixing the chronological anchor for Indian history. Greek accounts. So we are talking about four scholars here. One is the Nearchus, second is Aristobulus, and the third is Onesicritus. So they are the Alexander historians who accompanied him in his conquest. So then, that is in 327 BCE to 326 BCE. And his conquest, interestingly, are never mentioned in any of the Indian sources. We only know Alexander invention, we only know through the Greek historians or Greco-Roman scholars. So another scholar, Greco-Roman scholar, is Arrian, 80 to 160 CE. He wrote about Arrian's Indica, we call it as Indica. So he gives us about the, it was a much authentic source on Alexander invention of northwest part of the Indian subcontinent. Okay. So they all talk about trade routes because, they had to retreat from the mouths of Indus. The Alexander army was divided into three, and one Nearchus takes the sea route back to Babylonia. Okay. So they also talks about Indian soldiers dressed in white cotton cloths, etc. And also about the Indian tribes beyond and the mighty empire of the Nandas beyond, especially in the Patliputra. So in addition to that, they also talks about one prince. The one prince named Sandrocotus. So Sandrocotus is who is mentioned in the Greek sources as Sandrocotus is equated with Chandragupta Maurya. Who ascended the mighty Magadhan Empire in 322 to 321 BCE. So this 321 BCE in the Indian history is known as sheet anchor in chronology. Is known as the sheet anchor in chronology. Sheet anchor in chronology. Okay. So now let us understand what is chronology and sheet anchor. Chronology is nothing but placing events in order of their occurrence in time. So placing events in order of occurrence in time is known as chronology, if you wanted to define chronology. So sheet anchor becomes very important here because they are the first source. The Greek accounts were the first sources which talks about Sandragotas, that is Chandragupta Maurya, at ascendancy to the Mauryan Empire in 322 to 321 BCE. Okay. Later on, even from the Puranas, we hear about the chronological order, and they also place the Chandragupta Maurya's ascendancy to, or the establishment of Mauryan Empire in 321 BCE. So that is why Greek accounts, though they might have some fictitious and fictional accounts, about, they must have written about India in a very fictional way, but they also gives us the chronological anchor in fixing India's chronology in a sequential order. So that is how we know about the Mauryan establishment in India.